Hey guys, Jade here today with a Minecraft video. If you haven't noticed, I am voicing over a already recorded video because reasons. So, shall we get started? So, this first build I did was a giant mushroom. Why? Because I love giant mushrooms. I would want to live in one when I'm older, but unfortunately there are none on the market. So, as you can see here, there's stems that are usually used for other mushroom stems and prismarine blocks. We come up, and there is the blocks used for the red mushrooms and white stained glass windows. And so, yeah, and then when we move up top, there we go, you can see the skylight, and there's a little preview of what's inside. Where there was. Now then, to actually go inside. And we come inside, it's pretty, like the inside of a mushroom would be, except with an enchantment table and some books, and a giant staircase made of carpet and fence in the middle. Now then, to go up the stairs, they were not doing that earlier. They were working like actual stairs. What happened? And then we come into the main room, which is large, like unnecessarily large, with, lamps. And there's also a red and white bed because, it's a red and white mushroom. And then we got a shit ton of shulker boxes at the top with different stuff. That's the only one with stuff in it. But, yeah. It's giant. You can put whatever you want in there. And, it's a mushroom house. What better could it get? Now then, we walk around here. Why are we walking around here? Okay, we walked around. Now then, we are going to the next build. Please. So here is our next build, which is a giant ass snow globe. As you can see here, all the bottom parts are equal. It's honestly kind of obvious. Tried to make it look not that obvious, but hey. So we got a piston door here, and a very empty room. We come here, and get launched 12 feet in the air. As you can see here, we got, hold up. 9 blast furnaces and 7 smokers. And then we got a stone cutter, I believe. No, grindstone and anvil. We got enchantment table, cartography table in the middle of a windowless room. We come up the stairs, and everything suddenly changes from whatever that was to whatever this is. And we got a bed made out of, I don't know. And then in here, it's just as snowy as it is outside. Except, of course, in here we have Fred. Fred is the backbone of society. And for that, he gets a carrot. Come here, Fred. But then again, Fred can never best Dilbert the spider. He's my friend. So is Fred, but Dilbert is like, So, now we're going around the place again. Yeah, we get it, it's tall. Can we move? So sorry. And here is our next build. It is a nice little house with a weird roof. And we come down here, And we walk up some stairs that are leading into a mountain. Wait, if you haven't noticed, down there, the house is floating. Pretty cool, huh? That's the only redeeming quality the house has. We come up, and then there's a place for doing stuff, like smelting and anviling and whatever else you do, grindstoning. We come along the path lit by torch, and you can see where I placed down a crap ton of grass. We got a cool bridge. Like, seriously, it's... So maybe it doesn't only have one redeeming quality. And we come inside, and it's tiny. We got 6 smokers, and then 3 beds, because polyamorous rights, bro. And then we come downstairs, and there's a enchantment table. An enchantment table. And then, what's this when we look over? Oh, it's a giant core thing that keeps the house floating, I guess. That's probably what was going through my head when I was building it. I think. I don't know, I've slept since then. And the reason why the house is floating, I guess, is because there's baby polar bear. There is a rabbit burrow. And we don't want the rabbits to be crushed. That would, like, really suck. Like, severely. And as you can see, you cannot see the basement, actually. So, you know, that's a plus. And there's also... And here is our next build. And this is the last one recorded with Mobizen. It is a mountainside house, I think. Has a cool fire in the middle. And down here we have an organized farm with melons and pumpkins that won't grow, even though I have everything set up perfectly. And then we also have potatoes, beetroot, carrots, wheat. And then we come up here, which is missing a step. Come on. Okay, we can see that. And then we got plenty of chests. An enchantment table. Every house has an enchantment table. A nice, okay. This is gonna take a minute. Grabbed the wrong thing, you idiot. How many brain cells have I lost making that? And recording my voice? Good grief. There, now there's a working seat. And then we come upstairs and accidentally jump on the roof. And we have a cartography table right here, so you can see what's covered up by the mountain. And then we go in here and we have a lovely little room with a bed made out of moss. 2 of them, actually. And then an empty large chest. And then you come outside and it looks like something terrible happened. We fly around, and if you look closely down there, I can't really point, but you can see a dead bush in a pot, because whoever owns this house is terrible at gardening. Not me, of course, because I know how to grow things. So here's our final build. I had to switch means of recording, which is actually why we're doing a voiceover instead of, you know, a recording with my voice. And you'll see why in about a minute. That is, if I fly for much longer. Come on. Okay, so you come out here, and there's 2 piston doors. And then you realize that throwing sticks on top of it is no good. It won't be activated unless you are standing on it. Unfortunately. And now I have to... Anyways, that's the trick door. If you go on the wrong... Yeah, you fall into lava, and you're trapped in there. So you can't change your mind like, wait, no, that's the wrong answer. Same thing with there. You come over here, and this is the one door that isn't, like, you're gonna die if you go through it. So, you go through here, seal the hole, and then here's the only part of getting into the house that is not rigged. You just kinda walk across them, just like that. And then you come in here and you hear why I recorded like this. You can see all the stuff here that I decided to throw in a chest. And then you can see all the trapped rooms. Only 2 of them do not kill you. See, there's supposed to be a... Yeah. It stopped working for some reason. Anyways, in all but 2 rooms, you're gonna die. This one, you're shoved into a bunch of sweet berry bushes. You have to walk around until the thorns in your ass are too much to take, and you die. So, yeah. And then you come out here. And then over here is the first room that you're not going to die if you go through. You're just gonna get kicked out. And you're gonna have to go through everything again. You're gonna have to try and guess which room is the correct one. Oh yeah, there's also a little message saying bye. And then you get angry, and you have to try again unless you're in creative. Then you can just kind of fly down through the water. And then you come through here, which is the next trapped room. And basically you just starve to death in here. You put all your stuff in there and die. Or once again, if you're in creative, you can just kind of go back through. Come up through here, and then there's a staircase leading down. Strange, you might think. And then you come through here, and there's a button. If you're right in front of the button and you press it, you kind of sort of fall to your death. You throw down some scaffolding. It should have been collected, but you know. So it gets collected by the hopper minecart. If you, by any chance, you know. And then you come up here, it's the last trapped room. Pressure plate doesn't do anything, and then those 2, you're blocked off, but there's... you blocked off, but hey, there's another hallway, and you fall to your death. Unless you're in creative. Or in peaceful mode, then you just kind of regenerate and you're just kind of stuck down there for, like, ever. Oh, no, that's redstone. No. Come through here. And then if you're in creative mode, you just kind of... Yeah. That leaves the only one left, which is under maintenance. This is where the source of the majority of the noise is coming from. You can get a sneak peek, but first let me grab some. See, as you can see, there's a piston constantly firing, along with 2 doors that are opening and closing, and down there's more pistons. It is honestly the most atrocious thing I've ever built. But I'm not sorry, actually. And don't worry, you'll be escaping the noise soon. Just kind of come down here, go down this hall, and turn the redstone. Turn the redstone. There you go. You go through there, get the door shut, you get sent up a long elevator, and then you get to the pathetic thing you were protecting. You gotta be really antisocial to go to those lengths just to get people away from your house. Especially if it's so tiny, like, seriously. And then, you know, there's stuff out here for... There's a stone cutter, and then grindstone, and then anvil. Go in here, you got 6 smokers, 6 blast furnaces, and then you go upstairs, and there's 2 beds in the middle of the room with a bunch of crap in there, in the chest. You're gonna need the lever. And then there's a shulker box full of music discs. Apparently these people like playing crap music. Luckily I know the best music ever. It's like really good. Now then, let's throw that into the void. There's stuff for potions. There's a brewing stand and a cauldron that is under the brewing stand. How it does not fall in, I don't know. Shut. And then here we got an ominous crafting table in the floor. So you pull a lever, and there's an enchantment table. Who would have guessed? And then, why are you walking on the left turn? You come up, destroy the lever, so no one finds your enchantment table, because they don't have one of their own. You're the only big brain that has them. But wait, do you really think that much space would be wasted in giant walls? Well, think again. You got a staircase leading to a bridge, leading to more stairs, leading to what looks like a terribly made fox on a banner. Wow. And then you go up the stairs, off the bridge, to more stairs. And you still gotta go down, only this time, there are no stairs. You gotta slide down on the rocks. Don't break your kneecaps, that would be bad for your health. We got a giant empty space for some reason. And then a not so well hidden piston door, leading to an extremely dark room where mobs might spawn. And then you walk along here. There's also a pit, so if you're going too slow, you're gonna fall and get trapped forever. Then you come out, and you're no longer in the base. And so if you leave and realize you need something from in there, you're like, oh crap, I gotta go through all of that again. And so my bro, my dude, you're screwed. But hey, at least once you lose your stuff, you can always get it back with this cool thing I built. So basically, what you do with this is you break the top. So you can see there's a comparator, which is positive, and a negative comparator. Negative is sending a redstone signal to the glowstone, the lamp. And then once a redstone signal is shot from the chest, it turns the lamp off, because whenever a signal comes from whenever a signal comes from the side on a negative comparator, the front one is immediately turned off. As you can see, as you saw. And I think now moving on to the ranking. So here are the things used to rank the different builds. There's complexity, redstone, creativity, and how much I enjoyed building it. As for the mushroom house, it got a 14. 4 complexity, 1 redstone, 5 creativity, and 4 enjoyment. Because I really enjoyed building it, but you know, when you have to create something going up, but it also can't be completely symmetrical. And then there's also the stairs. Those were not the easiest. But hey, at least you got a shulker box roof. That'd come in handy. It'd also be really stinking expensive. But, you know, the most redstone included is the laggy lamps. So it only got a 1 in redstone, because there's still some redstone. For the mountain cabin, it got a 6. For 1 complexity, 0 redstone, 1 creativity, and 4 enjoyment. Because, you know, choosing the bed was probably the best part, given who doesn't want to sleep under a fluffy patch of moss, you know? And then there was also the chair. I probably should have included that for creativity, because how often do you see people making a chair that actually works? But I also wanted to take away for the missing step, because like, what if someone trips and breaks their legs? Alright, you know how much that would hurt? But hey, added bonus, there's a cave. That didn't really count to anything, but hey, there's a cave. So, the floating house, it got an 8. With, pretty sure 2 complexity, 3 creativity, and 3 enjoyment. Either that or only 1 complexity, 3 creativity, and 4 enjoyment, because I actually liked building it. And plus, who actually does stuff like this? Like, you build a nice smith, but you forget lava. But hey, there's also this funky old village over here with floating houses, which is like, wow. And there's also these, and people live in there. I mean, why wouldn't there, unless I killed everyone, which I didn't kill everyone. So, moving on to the snow globe, it is tied with the mushroom house for 14, with complexity of, I don't remember, I'm pretty sure it was like 4? I don't know. And then redstone is a 3, which puts it at 7. Creativity, 5, I believe, and enjoyment, 3, because building a globe, that killed me. Alright? It came to me in my sleep and stabbed me to death. And then it resurrected me with witchcraft power and stabbed me again. Because I had gotten it off because I thought, oh, this might be an easier way of doing it. It wasn't. But then again, it also gains a point for Fred. That's why it's at 14. Because Fred, who deserves another carrot. Fred, you little shit, quit running away. I love you, Fred, but please. So, now then, you know what we have left to do? But probably won't get to because you won't stop walking around. Yeah, we can see the roof. And then, finally, we have the impossible house with its redstone and all. See, it was originally going to have the highest score, which was 16 points for 5 complexity, 5 redstone, and 5 creativity, and 1 enjoyment because I did not enjoy building it. It was worse than building the globe for the snow globe. But I decided, no, it's going to get -5. So it's only 10. It's broken. And for some reason, we're going back through this monstrosity. But we can take this time to show you the scores. As you can see, the winners is tied between the mushroom and the snow globe. In the comments, tell me which build you think should win. I will announce it in the next video. Goodbye!
1, 2, 3, funky.